At 6:52, it's time now for our Friday morning sprint here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll check in with Chief Meteorologist Kristen Walls in just a minute, but first, here's a look at today's top stories. A commercial vehicle hits an SUV in Union Gap and takes off. This, according to WSP, who responded to the crash yesterday around 5:30 p.m. They say the commercial vehicle was traveling west on I-82 near exit 36 when the driver made an unsafe lane change and then struck the SUV, causing it to crash into the cable barrier in the median. Benton County deputies found gang graffiti this morning. The gang unit was out conducting graffiti checks and found these two electrical boxes and a street sign that were painted with gang graffiti. This all near County Line Road and Robinson Road. Deputies asked that if you see graffiti to report it to this phone number. An update on the 7 students at Wapato Middle School that were caught taking small tabs associated with psychedelics. 4 of them were taken to a local hospital as a precaution, while the other 3 were sent home. The district says those students are all back in school now and have been since. There have been no new policy changes since the incident because they already have drug-related policies in place. Deputies arrested a man suspected of firing a pistol at cars near Mattawa yesterday. This was around 3:15 p.m. on State Route 243, about a mile south of Priest Rapids Dam. When officers arrived, 35-year-old Matt Gower ran inside a home. Witnesses said he was firing a pistol towards the highway. 1 car was shot on his property, but no passing drivers have reported their vehicles being struck. The Kennewick man convicted of sexually abusing a disabled teen is now out of jail and has moved to Yakima. Between October 2016 and August 2018, 57-year-old Concepcion Suarez assaulted the boy while he was working as his caretaker. In April, he pleaded guilty to child porn possession and sexual misconduct. Suarez was sentenced to 14 months in jail as part of a plea deal. He was released from jail earlier this week and is now living in Yakima. An arrest was made in a nearly 30-year-old cold case out of King County. 16-year-old Sarah Yarborough was killed in 1991, and now her family may get some justice. Sarah was raped and strangled on her way to a school event one morning. Witnesses saw 55-year-old Patrick Nicholas near Sarah's car, and her body was later found nearby. Police believe this due to DNA evidence from the scene and a sketch of the suspect. WSU Tri-Cities will be getting a new academic building. Take a look. The project has been in the works since 2014 after school officials say enrollment levels are growing more and more each year. The $30 million building will add a dozen laboratories, 2 lecture halls, and a central gathering area. The Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs said the new addition will help create more opportunities for students and the community. Well, empty storefronts in downtown Yakima will come alive again today when the talents of local artists are put on display for the latest Windows Alive installment. 6 years ago, the Yakima Arts Commission developed the idea to harness the creativity of Central Washington artists. The work will stay up from tomorrow evening through March. Art will be displayed in storefront windows along the north side of Yakima Avenue between 3rd and 4th Street. Since 1998, 46 people in Benton and Franklin counties have been killed as a result of domestic violence. To remember the lives lost, a vigil was held in Richland at John Dam Plaza. Last night, people gathered to reflect and honor survivors. 46 life-size silhouettes were displayed to remember the victims, men, women, and children. It was a representation of the victims in the past 20 years in Benton and Franklin counties. Out of Harborview today, where a Washington firefighter has passed away from burn injuries. Assistant Chief Christian Johnson was an Okanagan volunteer firefighter for 20 years and an Army veteran. He was severely burned on over half of his body in the Spring Coulee fire last month. He was flown to Harborview to receive treatment and recover, but Johnson also suffered severe breathing issues in the accident. His family released a statement thanking Harborview, and in a press conference last month, his wife Pam explained what a kind man he was.
6:56, we're giving you a live look outside right now. This is in Toppenish, showing some of the cloud cover still left over. And depending on your location, there's still a few rain showers left over. Here's a look at the radar and satellite, mainly along the foothills of the Blues. That's where you're going to find some of that shower activity this morning. But some clearing going on as well. So back to lots of sunshine for today. I think overall it's going to be a gorgeous Friday as well. So here is Futurecast as we take you throughout the day today. Again, slight chance maybe a stray shower as we head throughout lunchtime, but overall partly sunny this afternoon. We're going to have highs today, low 60s for some spots, even upper 60s in other locations. But then nothing but sunshine as we take you throughout your weekend. There's a look at Saturday. Even by Sunday, we'll have that mostly sunny sky across the area. Temperatures all weekend long will be close to 70 degrees. So here's your temperatures as you get ready to hit the road this morning. We're up to 48 in the Tri-Cities, 50 in Walla Walla, and down about 37 in Yakima. So some cooler spots as you get ready to hit the road this morning. So as far as wind speeds goes, well, they've been picking up just a bit. We have a 13-mile-per-hour wind currently in Walla Walla. It'll be a little bit breezy for today as the system moves through. Some of our wind gusts at times 20 to as much as 25 miles per hour. So there's today's forecast. Breezy, slight chance for a stray shower, especially around the foothills of the Blues. We're going to be to 67 in the Tri-Cities, low 60s, Walla Walla and Pendleton, and up to 63 in Yakima. Here is your 7-day forecast in the Tri-Cities with that beautiful weekend ahead, mostly sunny, 70 degrees on Sunday, 74 by Monday. Another rain chance moves in, and that system will actually knock our temperatures down into the low 60s by Wednesday and Thursday. And then that 7-day forecast as well for Yakima with a beautiful weekend for you as well, up to 66. On Monday, we're going to see those numbers in the low 70s.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Kristen, and thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend, and Good Morning America is next.